What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Before the video starts, I am doing a story time video in this video, so I hope y'all enjoy. I'm gonna do something new because I love playing video games, but at the current moment, video games are dry, and I feel like I've been getting no good content when it comes to play games. So I'm just gonna tell you a crazy story time about how I could have died. Literally, yeah, I literally could have died. But let's get right into it. This story time takes place back in 2015. No, actually, no, I think it's like 2017. You know what I'm saying? And I forgot it's probably around I was like 13-ish. You know what I'm saying? 12 or 13. And at the current moment, I was with my brother and we're at my house and we were just chilling. And then we got bored, so we were thinking of what to do because we got bored. And the thing is that the thing about my brother here is that he is crazy and he does cliff jumping. He does gainers off the cliffs, like double backflips, double thumbs flips, like anything in the book that any trick in the book that you can think of, he did it. Like this man is crazy. This man got a dirt bike and was just popping wheelies down the street. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just riding them out, bro. But anyways, long story short, he's a crazy guy. But sorry. But to be honest, we were bored and we were just thinking of what to do. And we were just walking around the house and we went to the side of my yard. And if you're facing the front of my house, on the left side we got like a wooden gate, on the right side we got a metal gate. So we went to the left side where the wooden gate was, and all we did was just open the gate and we saw this we had like a trailer full of like plastic black bags that had like a bunch of leaves in it. And it's pretty like a cushioning jumping, you know what I'm saying? Like if you know what I'm saying, like it's pretty cushioned, right? And you can probably see where this is going already, right? Anyways, we were thinking about, what can we do with these leaves? We kind of hopped in it and kind of just like walking around on them. And then the thing about my house, on the side of the house where the good wooden gate was at, it's like a little like it's like this like a little pipe thing, whatever. I think it's like it controls like the water, whatever. Like you know what I'm saying, the water temperature. I think it controls the water temperature. I'm not for sure though. But like you can climb on that, climb the pole right there, and then it's like two little steps that you can climb up, and then you can climb onto the roof right there. And that's what we did. And you can obviously see where this is going. And you might be saying, Mr. Maybe, are you dumb? Yes, I was dumb at the time. So was my brother. We should not be doing this. We could have been I don't know, playing our DS inside. Like we could have been playing Super Mario Bros on our DS, but nah, we're just doing this because we were really that bored. Anyways, we ended up Chance my brother, his name is Chance, he ended up jumping first. And he lands in the leaves. He's like, yo, Cole, this is actually pretty fun. Do it, you can come do it. And I was low key kinda hesitating. Like I'm crazy, but I'm not like crazy like my brother. Like I actually think about my life here. So whenever I was sitting there, I was thinking about my life and I'm saying like, man, there's a possibility I can break something or possibly even worse, right? And I just ended up sending, like I send it, you know what I'm saying? Yellow, whatever, right? I landed in the leaves, and I landed perfectly fine. Nothing happened, right? So I'm like, oh shit, I'm not gonna lie, this is so kind of fun. So over and over again, we were just climbing up the pipe, getting on the roof, jumping. And by the way, I live in a two-story house, so this ain't no like baby jump. Nah, like, this is a high jump. Like, dude, this is like some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I would show y'all, but I don't want to give my location away, right? Anyways, we ended up jumping off, right? And we landed into the leaves, and we kept on doing it over and over again. The thing about that trailer is that it has like poles. It's like really thick poles. Like I'm gonna pop a picture up right now on what it looks like. It's not exactly what mine looks like, but it's a similar like what it looks like. But it had poles kind of. And the thing is that I could have landed on that. And if I and I was so close many a times. And like literally like one of the jumps I jumped, right? And dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was inches away of landing on that. And that could have gone straight through me and like penetrated me, and I would have died. Like I would have died or something. Like something would have happened, right? But that's not the case here. The case was that on one of my jumps here, my brother was on the ground, and my sister came out and she saw us, and she's like she's the oldest out of all of us, and she was being the mom, and right, like, right, so right, like she was like being the mom, and she said, "Hey, get down," and she was yelling at me, and I just full blown sent it, right. The thing is that whenever I landed, my foot went straight through the bag, and my foot bent. Like, you know how your foot is like straight, right? My foot twisted and went to the right. And dude, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't broken because I mean I was still walking, but due to the adrenaline, I did not feel the pain. So I said, "Yo, Chance, hurry up and grab me and let's get inside before we get in trouble." So he grabs me around my shoulder, and I grab his shoulder, and I start like limping. I was practically dragging my foot inside. So, dude, I'm struggling to even walk. And then by the time I get to my room, the adrenaline wears off and the pain kicks in. And, dude, when I tell you that hurt so much, dude, the pain was unimaginable, dude. I was freaking crying. It was so bad. And my sister came in and she's like, "Dude, like," she's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I don't know. My foot hurts. When I landed, I twisted it, and it's not sprained. It's not broken. I know that for sure, but I don't know." She's like, "Oh, maybe it's fractured." I'm like, "Fractured? What?" And she was like, "Yeah." And she kind of like put like ice on it, like, and like wrapped it up and told me not to like move it. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of keep it in one position. And later that night, I was trying to sleep. Dude, I could not sleep. I laid down and I was just in pain. I was crying while trying to sleep, bro. And I could not fall asleep. Anyways, my sister ended up calling my grandpa. Which, shout out to my grandpa and my grandma. Oh, I call them Grammy and Papa. Shout out to Grammy and Papa. I love them so much because they have taken care of me whenever I got injured. It's actually Papa. My Papa came over and looked at my foot, and he said, "Can you move it?" I'm like, "Sort of, but if I move it barely, it hurts like really bad." And he looks at my foot. My foot is swollen, dude. And I could not tell y'all how much pain I was in. So they took me to urgent care, and they examined my foot, and they're like, "Yeah, so it ended up like, your son fractured his foot." But that's not the only thing. The second thing is that he broke his foot, apparently. According to the doctor, I broke my foot before, but I guess I didn't tell anybody, which I don't remember that. Like, my foot has been broken before, apparently. So I'm trying to think, and I don't remember this at all. And I'm making my parents look bad. I don't want them to think that like they're abusing me or anything like that. So I'm sitting here like, "Bro, what is going on?" And my parents like, "Okay, blah blah blah," right? They prescribed me with some medicine, etc. And I went home. And dude, like, my dad was trying to get me to walk on my foot. Dude, every time I put pressure on my foot trying to walk on it, dude, I couldn't do it. So I had to get myself some crutches so I can, like, keep my foot up at all times. Or it was either that or I had to hop on one foot the entire time. But anyways, that's it, y'all. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And let me know what you guys think about the story time in the comments down below. And subscribe if you're new. And thank y'all for watching. And let me know if you want more of this stuff in the future. Love y'all. Peace out.